Okay, hello everyone. How are you all? Just make sure you can hear me and see me okay before we get going. And then I'll get straight on with the recap of last night's webinar. Thanks, M. Kaylee, loud and clear from James Hawkins. All good from Myra and M. Kaylee. Holly the Bugs, yes. And Brian Quirk's giving me the thumbs up. Okay, if you haven't heard or didn't know, our CEO called a very short noticed webinar last night, and it was basically in conjunction and tandem with Ron Lynn's show that they have at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is 1 a.m. for us in the UK. And it was a long one again, 7 hours and 5 minutes, this one. But there was Colonel Daniel Lee straight in through the door. Thank you so much for your super sticker. There was some good information there, and it really was Ash Mufareh coming on to bring us up to date with where things are. And this is what I would like to go over today. And it really is reiterating what myself, Marty, and Chris have been saying over the last few days about where we are with going commercial as far as OnPassive is concerned. It was great to see him on there as well. And I'm sure that it alleviated a lot of people's jitters. And obviously, not everybody is going to be happy with what he said. But for myself personally, Curtis Strickland, thank you so much for your super sticker. For myself personally, I believed it was a really, really good update, and it certainly did cement my belief once again in where we actually are with OnPassive, and quite frankly, how big this business is going to be. So we'll get on with the notes, and we'll take it from there. This was recorded, guys. If you want to go and listen to it, it is on Rob Lynn's YouTube channel, or there is a link which is in the updates on your OES. Click that, and you will certainly enjoy the webinar last night. So I certainly did. I made it to 3:45 a.m. UK time, and then I had to slide off. But Ash came on and he said, we now have 3 paid products complete. So we are just ready to go commercial. And I actually loved the part when COO Mohammed Kamal came on and really explained to us the process that needs to happen as far as signing off products ready for commercial use as far as the platform is concerned. But I'm going to go through all that anyway once we do this as well. He said each product will be available on a mobile, desktop applications. This is all in the pipeline, and this is going to be ready as soon as we go commercial. Those will be available for each of these devices. So for those 74% that use their mobile devices to log in and navigate, the mobile app that is coming with these products, that is certainly going to be of great help to you. He said we don't settle for inferior products, and that's what we do. He also said, I want 3 things to tell you about. He said we are in it to win it. It's a done deal, and we are not sorry for anything. And what did he mean by we are not sorry for anything? He actually explained that the reason that he's not sorry is because we have now given you guys for free use of OCONNECT for 3 months nearly now, and also we have extended O-Tracker for you as well. He said that how can we be sorry for giving you something for nothing that you haven't paid for? So I think that was really a great thing that he came out with. I thought that it was very pertinent that he mentioned that. And also on top of that, if you remember, he's actually going to give us our $97 deposit back for becoming a founder as well, that we can use in our O-wallets to either purchase products and services from OnPassive through the back office, or we can have it withdrawn, obviously with deductions to our bank accounts as well. He said we are not late, we're on track, and he said, and on which day the payments will be activated is a question for when everything will be signed off. We're going to have a very, very successful summer, he said, and the timing is very good. He said, he also mentioned about Robin's birthday. That was, he said, the whole reason we're here today was to help celebrate Robin's birthday from the day before. He said, but the products speak for themselves. See, we are at the peak of production and everything is looking good. To connect and focus, he said, OCONNECT will be delayed a little bit. Nothing's wrong, he said. It's just a question of the system that we have in place as far as signing things off. And Mohammed Kamal did a really, really good job of explaining that this as well. I'm going to go into that in a moment, but let's just go through this. He said, we are at the peak of production. He said, it doesn't matter how many extra people we throw at this, it's not going to speed things up. He says there is a process that has to be gone through. He said, and that is what we are doing right now. He actually said any day things will be available commercially. He said, we have just got to make sure that the legal side of things and the payment side of things and also the functionality of the side of things and the quality assurance side of things, everything has to be signed off in succession to make sure that everything is on track. He also said that the next Friday, the 7th of July, there's going to be another event. This is going to be in Hyderabad, India. If you remember the 3 people that won last week's competition, they're all getting flown to the offices in Hyderabad. They're having a tour around there, being put up in hotels. And it's also going to be another meeting that's going to be held on OCONNECT, he said. That's on Friday, the 7th of July. And also, guys, it's going to be the start of a bigger and new competition. Obviously, we'll have details for all of that is there. He also said what's happening here in India is something bigger than you can imagine. Obviously, this has been headed up by our CFO, which is Mohammed Nassal. I'm really looking forward to seeing what he is going to pull out for this one. Everything that he touches is very much of a wow factor and something out of the ordinary. What he's got in store for India, I've got no idea, but I'm very much looking forward to it. Ash then went on to say, we are on track and it's going to be a very fruitful and successful summer. We focus on people who are interested in the company and who are loyal to it. This is my message for tonight. The important thing is that you focus on your efforts while you are free to do it. And if you want to listen to people of negativity who are not concerned and unqualified to talk about the company, that's entirely up to you. He said, but, he said, and this is a but, if you want to stay focused and positive about what is happening in OnPassive, then stay tuned into your back office and select the right leaders to listen to. He also then went on to saying about when we make a product, he said it is pure, simple, and flawless. And he said, I'm not sorry, and I don't regret where we are at the moment. He said, and the best thing I can do and say to you is you are not paying for any of it. We are paying for everything at the moment. OnPassive will lift you up where whatever your background, it doesn't really matter where you come from. OnPassive is there for everybody. He said, if you are thinking of being negative about the company through YouTube or social media, I have advice for you to consider, because we are going to be here for the long haul. we are a legacy company. We are going to be here a lot longer than we are going to be here. He said, so you might try to put the company down, but in the long run, he said, the proof will be in the pudding. He also then handed it over then to Mohammed Kamal, who came on. He said that people have a very narrow view rather than having a look at the larger view of what OnPassive is. They are actually looking for mistakes. And those who speak and send messages about when's launch and all the rest of it to him, he said these are very narrow-minded people because they really haven't got a clue what is going on behind the scenes. He said we are asking questions. He said there's no point in asking questions about when we are going to do things. These questions are there for everybody. He said we are paying all of the time for absolutely everything. He said Ash actually answered a question of what Mohammed said. He said, who pays? He said, we pay more than $500 every time we use Connect for 2 hours. He said, every single person that is there as a user has the ability to use OCONNECT for free for 1 hour with a capacity of 1,000 people. He said, this is of great value. It would cost you over $500 for having this service over the time period that you have been given it free. We are paying for that service for people to have it for free. Mohammed Kamal then went on to explain how things as far as writing off products, as far as going commercial worked. He said that we cannot work in parallel with our products. It doesn't matter how many people or how many hours we put extra into this. It's not going to speed up the process because it has to go in line. It has to be in succession. That means when the quality assurance sign it off, it then goes to compliance. When compliance sign it off, it then goes to productivity. When productivity, it then goes to first phase, and then it goes to commercial. All these things have to be done in succession. They can't be run side by side because one needs to meet the other's criteria before it can move to the next. This also includes legal as well. This also includes compliance. All of these things we don't even think about, guys. We're just there going, well, when's it going to be available? Ash also said that this is the last time that we will see any pre-notification of any products hitting our ecosystem. He said, we know that we are having OCONNECT within days. We know we are having O-Tracker within days. He said the next product that we will see will be there in our back office to use. He said there is too many people who are focused on a time and date and not on what we are trying to do as a company. And I thought that was a really, really, really good point to bring up, that there is too many people focusing on dates rather than the bigger picture of what the company are actually trying to achieve here. Mohammed Kamal also mentioned about our success in OnPassive, that as us, the founders, he said everything the company is doing is for the success of the founders. He said whatever your financial thoughts are of OnPassive, of what you are trying to attain from OnPassive, is there for everybody. He said you will be shocked at how much revenue that the company will be producing. What else was said as well? Let me move on. Ash also talked about the collaboration with Best Moments, and he said they are working day and night to promote the brand through the well-known people and artists. He said this is going really, really well, actually better than they anticipated. The last two concerts at the Coca-Cola Arena have been sold out. He said, so this really is a very good partnership, along with the partnership with Supercars Majorlist. This really is going to expand and expose OnPassive to the general population in a very good way. Mohammed Kamal also spoke about OCONNECT. All you see is what we see on the screen and nothing behind that. So we rise to the level of the company. It maintains quality and value first. We do not settle for less than that. Everything that we do is to make our products better than everyone else. And actually, Mohammed went on to explain a little bit about OCONNECT in its present form. This is before the commercial version of OCONNECT. What we are using right now already is better than what we were using last night, which was Zoom. It has more features, it has more clarity visually, and all the rest of it. And that is even before the commercial OCONNECT comes to market. We repeat and rotate the products and monitor it all of the time. It is as simple as that. Even if it means changing a comma or a dot to improve the functionality, we will do that all of the time. OnPassive's goal is to ensure a better future for ourselves and everyone else around us. This is his desire of what he wants to leave a legacy for himself. When he was asked about, Ash Mufareh was asked about what is his goal is to make a difference to OnPassive. He wants to be in a situation where people say, what was that before OnPassive or after OnPassive? This is his desire. This is his want of what he is trying to achieve, is to make a company that is going to make a difference to humanity. And I have no doubt that he will achieve that coming forward. It is not just an ordinary product. It is extraordinary, he said. And I thought, again, that was very, very pertinent, is that OnPassive don't just make products. They make products that are of higher value, better quality than anybody else. They are extraordinary. And also, on top of that, he wants to have the humanitarian part of it as well. Okay, guys, so that's it in a nutshell, was what I heard when I was on there. It went on for a lot longer afterwards. There was a lot of chit chat and good fun being had on Rob Lynn. I've said this time and time again, Ash Mufareh loves being with his family. Who's his family? It is us, the foundership. He likes to relax. He likes to kick back and spend time with us. This is why on many occasions when he gets involved in webinars, they go on for such a long period of time, because he genuinely loves to be with us guys. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Tomorrow's Sunday. I am going to take the day off tomorrow. Okay, Marty's coming on at the top of the hour. He's going to give a breakdown as well of what went on last night. And then we'll be back round on Monday for another Monday Fun Day with myself and Jane. So make sure you tune in for that. Have a lovely weekend wherever you are out there in OnPassive world. As Chris Johnson himself says, it's coming. That is for certain. It is not a matter of when or if. Sorry, it's not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. We are days away. So keep tuned, keep logging into your back office, and you will certainly get all of that information as soon as it is available. That's it from me, guys. Speak to you all very, very soon. Bye for now.